Let me tell you this story. It's a good one. It's a good one. So I was in a grocery store and I go over to the pharmacy area and there is an old man in front of me. And the old man lets the teller know what prescription he needs to pick up. So the pharmacist goes to the little bins to get the prescription, scans it, and lets the old man know that it's going to be $150.75. And the old man is sitting there like, what? $150.75? I've never had to pay that before. I've been getting this for a couple of years and it's only been $10. And the pharmacist says, well, unfortunately, sir, the prices has changed for this prescription. And the old man looks there and he's like, I don't have $150.75 in my account. And the pharmacist says, I'm sorry, sir. It's $150.75. That man has to walk away and can't get their prescription. And that's what we're going to deal with now. I was watching my boy Kyle Kalinske, and that story was made up. The actual story was made up. But that's what we may have to encounter now because Donald Trump, and some of you guys may have voted for Donald Trump, who was supposed to be America First, decided that they were going to do away with the prescription drug agreement that Biden and Kamala had with our pharmaceuticals. So now Big Pharma can raise those prices back up again. And your grandmother, your mother, yourself, maybe your aunt, your cousin, a friend of a friend of a friend, their prescription drug and their medication is going to cost a lot higher. I thought we were America First, but guess what? Your prescription drugs are going to be a lot higher now with Trump doing this. And that's one of the stories I wanted to talk about. I was watching my boy Kyle Kalinske, and he dropped this down in regards to what's taking place with these executive orders. And now there is not a negotiation talk when it comes to prescription drugs. But of course, we want it to be America First, right? So Monday, the inauguration day, MAGA Trump went ahead and signed off 200 plus executive orders, deregulating, ending, removing specific things. And to you black brothers and sisters out there, to my people of color, I'm talking from the Muslim to the African black person. This is what you sat on the couch for. Remember that. This is what you did not vote for Kamala for, because things are going down and they're going down rapidly. My Latino brothers and sisters, my Mexican brothers and sisters, whatever nationality you want to call yourself, it is going down at rapid speed. 2025, it already has begun with ICE going, and they're getting people already, sending them to Texas camps now. I mean, they're getting people rounded up. They're saying that, people have to report in so many odd days so they can be vetted and then put back on a bus and headed back to whatever country they came from, on an airplane, wherever it's at. And it's happening already. We have military going to the border. We're taking our troops that are supposed to defend our waters, basically, and make sure that we have support for the countries that try to attack us outside, not our allies that come from across the border to bring us things, just like we take things across to the other side of the border in trade. Now we're sending our military troops there to control the border, which the last time I checked, the Biden administration had a decline in border crossings, a decline. But this is what we voted for, America. Not me personally, but this is what America voted for right here. America First is definitely going to show you what America First is. And that's the rich 1%ers, those billionaires that were sitting in the inauguration, salivating over each other's spouses. That's what we're going to see. And guess what, black folks? Guess what? Oh, Trump got smoke for you too. All those that voted for Trump and you look like me, all those that were going on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and, having your MAGA hats on like you're accepted. You're not accepted. Elon Musk showed us that on Monday. You're not accepted. Yeah. Look at the administration that's going to be in there. How many black people are in administration? I'm talking that, their history comes from Africa. How many black people are in administration? No, that's not for us. That's not for us for real, because we already have it going down that all he wanted was your vote. Those executive orders, they were put in place to remove affirmative action and signing it on the pen, to remove DEI, to remove the Civil Rights Act. Being black and in a position where you can get a good job. Hey, guess what? No. It's only going to be on merit now. So it don't matter what your resume look like. It don't matter how much experience you have in any program, manufacturing, any kind of chemistry, any kind of program. It doesn't matter now, because guess what? You're not going to get that job. Black people have had to work twice, 3 times, 4 times as hard to be able to get a little piece of the pie. A little piece. And that's been removed. And all those black folks, I'm talking to you, if you voted for Trump or you voted for Jill Stein, you sat on the couch. This is directly towards you too. These executive orders are not just for me. These are towards you as well, and towards your family, your friends, anybody in your household. This is towards you, your children. This is towards you as well. We are seeing the Project 2025 take place. And then on this video here, I'm going to show you a couple of things when it comes to some of the executive orders. But also, we're going to have to just put it out there now. We're going to have to put it out there. If you didn't know who Kamala was, guess what? You're going to miss who she was going to be if she was our president. All you people who are Muslim, we'll see what takes place here when BB decides that something was provoked and they have to go ahead and continue doing what they're doing over in Israel and the West Bank. And this video today, it's with some frustration, because we've been talking about Project 2025 for the longest now, since it was put in that 300-page document, or how many pages it was, and it had Trump's name in it over 200 plus times. We've been talking about it, but see, y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all wanted to sit the couch. Y'all wanted to vote for the man who just specifically just did away with any kind of rights you have to get a good job or get a job to where it's competition out there. He did away with that. Good job. Good job, my brothers. Good job, my sisters who voted for the man. That's not making America great again. This YouTube channel, if you don't like what I'm saying, I'm just going to give it to you right now. Hey, I appreciate you watching, but this is with passion here. This is with not only just my black and brown people, the people that came from Africa. This is for everyone that may be affected and will be affected with what takes place. Because removing the negotiations for prescription and pharmacy drugs, that just don't happen with black people. That happens with white people too. That happens with anybody that's in this country that has to go and get their prescription drugs. And it's a lot higher than what they can afford, to where they get sicker and sicker, because it's all about the Benjamins. So I'm going to take you over here to my other screen real quick, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we see here. All right. With the executive order, let's just talk about it. Let's put it out there. Let me move me over here. Boom. Trade tariffs. We already know what's going to take place with the trade tariffs. Basically, case in point, once he throw that 25% tariff or 100% tariff that he's going to put on China, we're not going to be able to get some of the goods and services here, and it's going to cost us a whole hell lot more. It's going to cost us a lot more money for the trade tariff. So we're not even going to go on that. Let's go over here to the executive order rescissions. Executive order rescission. President Trump signed an executive order to rescind a number of former President Biden's executive orders on a variety of issues, including diversity, equity, and inclusion, immigration, and climate. He just took us out of the Paris Accord. And so now they're going to drill, baby, drill. They're going to do all kind of stuff to mess with the climate. And you know, here in Florida, we just had ice. We just had snow. California has the fires. We had 2 hurricanes this past summer. The list goes on. North Carolina was ravaged by the gusts and winds from the hurricanes that came from the panhandle. But yeah, we're going to drill, baby, drill now. Climate change is real, folks. Climate change is real. But let me go down here to this one important one for us right now, because I'm going to keep this nice and short. Ending DEI programs and initiatives, diversity, equity, and inclusion, black, and black. That's what that is. Ending those. And for my black MAGAs, you think that you're going to get a job now? You think you're going to get a job at a good position? You think you're going to hold that job in a good position? And when they decide to let you go, it's going to be even harder to try to find a job. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there trying to find a job. Took me almost 7 to 8 months. And trust me, the unemployment ain't all that. The unemployment sucks because you're not getting anything that's going to keep your house, keep your apartment, keep your vehicle, pay your bills. Nope. So President Trump signed an executive order ending illegal discrimination and restoring merit-based opportunities. Discrimination against who? That's my question. Who is it? What is that discrimination on? I guess it's the white people that felt like they were discriminated. That's what it sounds like. This is what we asked for. I didn't ask for it. Honestly, I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. I feel that everyone has an equal right to get the job that's going to help them financially. Not just for one particular race, not for just males, not for just females, for anyone that is willing to do that job and has dedicated their life, their time to be able to try to get that position. You know, if my name wasn't Walt, it's actually Walter. It's Walter. If my name was like Daquan or Jamaica or Jamico or Jericho, and I put in an application for a job, and they was look at my resume, and they was look at my name, I'd go right in the trash. See, young black people, my young black brothers and sisters that has that unique name. Let me just tell you something. They look at that resume, you build your resume up real nice, and you go ahead and set it on the desk where the applications go, and they'll go through the resumes and they'll just look. And if your name don't sound right, sounds too black, they're throwing it in the trash. Straight up. That's what they're going to do. Civil rights, affirmative action, diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's for people of color. So we can have the opportunities like our white brothers and sisters can. No more. Executive order. Lawsuit after lawsuit is going to go into these courts to fight for those particular rights. And if we have a Trump elected judge, ears are closed. They already know the answer. I did this video with a lot of passion today because everything is just coming to a head. It's starting to be more and more clear in regards to the hatred for people of color. It's being more and more clear with the hatred for people who are in the middle class, in the lower class. And if you're not rich and you don't have millions of dollars like Snoop Dogg and Nelly and Rick Ross and Soulja Boy and Waka Flocka and all that, you won't be invited to the party because they some sellouts too. Subscribe to the channel. Walt out.